I'm Dr. Diana Olivier. I'm a professor of educational leadership, and I serve as the coordinator of our doctoral program.
I've known Dr. Olivier for over 20 years, from when she was with the school system in St. Martin Parish and assisted us with the redesign of our Ed Leadership program, all the way to the time she was hired at UL as an assistant professor. When Dr. Olivier was announced as one of the winners, it was not a surprise to anybody in our college or any of her students.
To receive this award is indeed an honor. We have outstanding teachers across the university, and to be able to be a representative, I'm very humbled to receive it. It is indeed an honor, and it's very exciting.
Dr. Olivier has a wonderful ability to take theory and put it into practice in her classrooms, and then use practice from the students to turn it back into theory, so that the students are able to take what they learn one night and use it the very next day in their work.
My teaching philosophy and my teaching process is one at looking at teaching and learning linked together. It is a process. Teaching is not done in isolation. Teaching occurs when learning occurs. So high quality teaching is going to result in high quality learning. If my students are not learning, then I'm not achieving the level of teaching that I need to. If I want to be a successful teacher, then I need to see success from my students. When I see high quality learning occur, that's when I'm excited about my teaching. I love when I get a phone call from a student who is venturing into a new area and they're asking for a little advice, a little mentorship, because that tells me that they are continuing to grow as a professional, and that is critically important. When I think about favorite memories with my students, there are so many, so many.
She works tirelessly with the students to help them succeed.
When my students achieve success, it is very fulfilling. I love when my students remain in touch with me and share the successes that they continue to have in their careers. With our program, we have had students become superintendents in districts, move into state-level leadership, move up the ladder in higher education. It is evidence of the success that we have as a program.
Everybody should have a Diana Olivier in their college.
I have several thanks that I would like to give, and the first one I'm going to give is to my family. My husband, Don, has been so supportive. My two sons, Cy and Craig, my daughter-in-laws, and my 5 grandchildren, as well as my extended family, my siblings. I'd also like to thank Dean Farmer-Kaiser for the opportunity to work with Graduate School. I definitely want to thank the university community, Dr. Savoy, Dr. Hebert, my dean, Dean Roberts, my department chair, Dr. Slater, my colleagues, without a doubt. We work as a group, very supportive. And one of the main thanks I give are to my students. I treasure, I value the time that I'm able to spend with my students.
Dr. Olivier doesn't even know what hours are on campus because she's here all the time, including many weekends. She even apologized to me once for taking the weekend off and not working on student papers.
When I think about the next steps, receiving this award really energizes me. It excites me. It would be easy to say it's time to slow down, but that's not who I am.